What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you've been playing WoW for the past 2 weeks or so, you've probably experienced some major lag and disconnections across all versions of the game, and well, that's because the servers are being DDoSed. Now, I say all versions of World of Warcraft, but obviously these issues have a greater implication on hardcore classic servers because it could literally be the cause of you losing hundreds of hours of progress that you've put into your hardcore character. Now, an example of this was just yesterday, where we saw that the streamer guild of OnlyFangs basically quit the game after much of their raid roster lost their characters due to some DDoS attacks. Now, I do have a video out on this, so please be sure, if you want to go and have a little bit more information on that, please go and check that out. Now, while OnlyFangs have quit Hardcore Classic, the lag and server instability hasn't, okay? With the latest victim being an EU guild called Just Pool, who lost majority of their raid roster due to lag and disconnections. So let's take a look.
10 секунд, воины можете уже выпить флягу. Хватит на весь бой.
Battle Shout, пожалуйста, Manfire, пикни на меня.
Блять, меня дискануло.
Дисконнект. Где свиш? Рекла. Дисконнект.
All Kamikadze, Русь дисконнект. Русь дисконнект.
Блять, дисконнект.
Все дисконнект, походу. Да, меня тоже дисконнектнуло.
Ее
Всех дискнул.
Да, дисконнект.
Баги, да?
Охуеть.
Кто сегодня каркал? Дисконнект.
Мы заходим назад?
Сколько уже умерло?
Все.
Дискануло. Я даже рядом с БВЛом стоял, меня это кикануло тоже.
Да, тоже.
Я же говорю, это никак с инстом не связано. Просто сервер. Чё дудосит?
Это инфа бесполезна.
Да.
Вас пускает на сервак вообще, кто еще не зашел?
Да.
А что
уже
зайти не могу.
Не сразу напустило, да.
Август, ты один раз нажал Жанс так, да?
Now, this particular clip, and obviously the OnlyFangs guys, which we saw yesterday, aren't the only victims of Blizzard servers or Blizzard's inability to basically have any DDoS defense, which is a story for another time, but these are just more of the high-profile ones. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this has been going on for the past 2 weeks or so, and we have not received one response from Blizzard. DDoS attacks are nothing new when it comes to Blizzard, but if my memory serves me correctly, and it oftenly does when it comes to these kinds of things, these are the most reoccurring attacks that we've had in recent memories. And with the hardcore servers in play, the impact hits a lot harder to their customer base or the player base in general. Now, amongst the community and player base, there seems to be some, general consensus that Blizzard just do not care about their player base. And while I don't think that's necessarily true, the optics of this, where we've had pretty significant issues regarding these DDoS attacks, hearing nothing from Blizzard kind of just reinforces that thinking that some players have. So I'm hoping that while I don't think we're going to get any rollback or whatever, if it was just a simple response from Blizzard saying, hey, we're aware of the issues, because outside you getting a little notification on your BNet, which is astronomically small, may I add, but other than that, we actually hear nothing from them, and it's kind of just you're left to your own devices. And this is where the general consensus of players thinking that Blizzard doesn't care kind of happens. So even if they were to come out and say, hey, we're aware of these issues and this is what we're doing, and even just an apology would go leaps and bounds with the player base. But What do you guys think? What do you think should happen? Do you even think we're going to hear anything from Blizzard? Because I wouldn't be surprised if they just pretend like nothing's going on, because they tend to do that sometimes with these kinds of things. But nonetheless, let me know what's going on with you guys and this scenario. Have you guys been impacted? And I will see you in the next video. Peace.